welcome to another Chit Chat Friday. Today I wanted to talk about the comfort zone and how the comfort zone basically keeps you from growing and how it prevents you from being your true self. You know, the comfort zone, things that are so familiar, we are so used to. You know, it can be our routines and people we hang out with and the things we do on a daily basis and our job. You know, things we've been doing for a while already that just feels comfortable and it feels good, right? It's like, well, maybe it's something at the beginning you didn't feel comfortable with. I don't know, maybe it's a job. Let's say it's a job, and then the few months, even years, you've mastered it, right? And then you feel comfortable. It's something that is not new anymore. It's no big deal anymore, you know. You go about it like easily and it feels good, you know. It's not challenging. You have not much to learn maybe anymore, but that's the thing. Basically, it's a comfort zone. It's like literally a circle. And once you hit every wall of it, you know, going back and forth because there's nothing else to learn anymore, because then you start literally going in circles. Therefore, it stops your growth, because your growth and your true self are outside this comfort zone and you never meet your true self. And yes, the comfort zone is like comfortable, and why would you step out of it? But how I see it is a bit like a golden cage, you know. Yes, it's comfortable, but it also keeps you from growing and finding your true self. And the thing is that why does it prevent you from finding your true self and growing? Well, as said, like once you've hit every wall of it, there's nothing else to learn anymore, and therefore that's where the inspiration stops. And instead of getting energy, your energy starts to deplete and there's no more inspiration anymore, because this new inspiration, you know, this new energy is by expanding, by stepping out of this comfort zone. So it prevents you from exploring new things, you know, trying new experiences that will bring you closer to your authentic self. And yeah, your authentic self is really outside this comfort zone, waiting to meet you outside this comfort zone. A sign that it's to get out of this comfort zone is when you start to feel like you're not energized anymore, you know. Everything inside your comfort zone is so familiar. It's so known that, yeah, you start to get bored, but also you lose your inspiration, you lose your drive. It is so much same each time that the joy of it, the excitement is gone basically. And then that's a sign to really go outside, step outside and go find that new thing, you know. Listen to your heart. It's really a matter of listening to your heart and tuning in and listening, okay, what is the next thing that is calling me, and that next thing will energize you and get you closer. And you know, what is inside that comfort zone might be the things that used to fuel you, but if they don't anymore, it means that they've been used up and it's time to expand it and find a new thing. So yeah, the consequences is that your comfort zone really prevents you from meeting your true self, and it just stops you from growing. And once you notice this too familiar, too comfortable, it's never good to stay in there for too long, because while it might feel good, you know, it's not challenging and it's quite nice to kind of expect the same thing. Then you reach the point where actually it starts to really drain you and you really lose your drive. If I can relate it to my own experience when I was working at a 9-to-5 job, I had been in the same position for almost 5 years straight, and I had clearly hit every wall, you know, of my role. There was no room to grow anymore. I had done it all over again. Sure, it felt good, it was familiar, I was fast, efficient, but at some point your soul really craves something new, you know, to learn something new, and this same old same habit really kept me uninspired, and I had lost my drive, and it was a clear sign that I needed a change. So yeah, I just wanted to bring it up, like how comfort zone is actually in the long term uncomfortable and how you should not stay in there too long. Yeah, I can make a separate video on how to actually step out of your comfort zone. Well, let me know in the comments below if you would like a separate video on how to actually step out of your comfort zone step by step, because well, it's one thing to identify you've been in it for too long, but then it's another thing to dare to step out of it, because it can be scary, can be uncomfortable, and especially if you had been there for a long time, you know, you're so used to the comfort that you know you barely remember what getting out of it is, and it can be quite scary, but yet it is essential. So yeah, just let me know if you would like a separate video on that. And in the meantime, you can download the free self-discovery journal I created. It has questions that can help you identify what's the next step for you and why it might be waiting for you outside this comfort zone. So yeah, you can simply download it for free in the description below. I'll see you next Friday.